Dreading that paint job you want to do? The messy buckets and patchy brushwork, that uneven coverage with the clumsy roller, back and forth, up and down the ladder, the spills, the splatters, and oh no, those paint tray tragedies. Throw away the old-fashioned rollers, the brushes. Never hassle with a messy paint tray again. Introducing the revolutionary Paint Rocket, the lightweight but heavy-duty power painter. It's the next generation in advanced paint spray technology. The affordable and simple-to-use Paint Rocket lets you paint like a pro with incredible one-coat coverage. It's as easy as the pull of a trigger. You'll blast through any paint job in a fraction of the time of old-fashioned rollers and brushes. The best professional painters use power sprayers to get their jobs done faster and with a superior finish. With your Paint Rocket, now you can get that same professional look for all your paint jobs and save big money. The Paint Rocket lets you transform your entire living space into a designer showcase with almost no effort. Paint faster, easier, and save money with the revolutionary Paint Rocket.
Okay, what's the worst part about doing a home paint job?
Well, that's easy. The time it takes and the mess it leaves. Look at your mess here. Buckets spilling all over the place.
Come on, look at this room. It's huge.
Room.
It's going to take me hours and hours, and I didn't know where to start. So we've got a roller. We'll give this a shot, right? But it's uneven, and I don't know what else I'm supposed to do, so I go with the brush, right? So we go with the brush then. And I know it's going to take too much time, too much paint. It's going to get expensive. So what am I supposed to do?
All right, you got crown molding up there, lots of wall space, louvered doors, you've got the chair rail, running boards, you've got shelves. This is a problem. You can do this with the revolutionary Paint Rocket. The Paint Rocket is the latest innovation in paint technology.
Really?
And I'm telling you, if you can pull a trigger, you can paint like a professional.
I can do that.
Absolutely. You're going to save time, money, and a whole lot of mess and cleanup. Look, it's easy. Watch this. Are you ready for this?
Yeah,
All right,
go.
all you do is point and you spray. Look at this. One coat, ultra even coverage all the time. You see this? How long would this take you with rollers and brushes? These are louvered doors. You know this.
This looks awesome.
You get your painting done in a fraction of the time it would take you with the rollers and the brushes, and it's going to look like a professional job.
I mean, look how the Paint Rocket covers every inch with a perfect, even coat of paint in seconds.
That's right.
You're almost done.
As a matter of fact, Kimberly, we're done.
We are. This is amazing. The Paint Rocket literally blasts through this in seconds, and it looks gorgeous.
Well, it's time for you to try the Paint Rocket for yourself.
I think I'm ready. So light and comfortable. I tell you right now, I already like this way better than a brush or a roller.
The Paint Rocket weighs just a little over 5 pounds. It's easy and it's comfortable to use. And it gives you 3 spray settings, so you can throw away the different sized brushes and the messy rollers for good. The circular jet setting lets you get into corners, edges, and hard-to-reach places. You just set the Paint Rocket from the circular jet to either the vertical or the horizontal spray jet.
And the Paint Rocket blasts through the job all at the same time. No more rollers and brushes.
Talk about saving time. How about the walls? See how the Paint Rocket blasts over every single inch? Plus, with the onboard paint storage container, you're not up and down a ladder, constantly having to go back to the sloppy pan, making a mess. And Kimberly, you're going to love this. Imagine trying to paint this crown molding with a little brush, an absolute chore. The Paint Rocket covers all of it in one pass in just seconds. The same with its chair rail and the trim.
One coat coverage all the way around the room.
What used to take hours now just takes minutes.
Wow, this place looks amazing. I love it.
I'm glad you like it. The Paint Rocket is incredibly fast and amazingly efficient.
The Paint Rocket is my tool of choice because it's so versatile and it's easy to use. What I really like about the Paint Rocket is that it's just one coat coverage. You don't have to go back. I can get into small, tight places. One tool, I can use it inside, outside, stains, lacquers. You can get really good coverage, real even. One coat, and I can get into all the tight places on all the jobs that I do. I don't have to go back. I'm not using as much paint, and if I'm not using as much paint, I'm saving myself some money. The Paint Rocket, it saves me time, it saves me money, and it's fun.
Now, Kimberly, we've seen how fast and easy the Paint Rocket is inside the home, right?
Okay.
Well, now we're outside. All you need is a little bit of paint, a little bit of time, and actually it's a lot of fun. You get great results.
Let me see.
All right, now, this is basically exterior latex, but you can use exterior enamel, you can use water-based paints, you can use varnish, you can even use stain. The Paint Rocket makes it easy. One coat coverage, even every time. Inside is an ultra-powerful commercial-grade 650-watt motor that pumps the perfect amount of paint from the container to the sprayer head. And when you're done, it looks like you paid a professional to do it.
Looks stunning.
We wanted to see what professional painters think about the Paint Rocket.
Brought the crew in. I'm here to check out the Paint Rocket, see what it's about. You save a lot of paint, I feel, and if you really paint a lot of your high fashion colors, the transparent colors, you try to roll those. You could be doing 3-4 coats with those paints. You're going through triple the gallonage. This goes on, it applies, it's even. The detail work is phenomenal. For instance, this fireplace has detail work on it. It has a bunch of moldings, a bunch of corners, all different turns. You can't get it with a brush. That's what's going to do it from now on, the Paint Rocket. The speed of the Paint Rocket and the coverage is fantastic. I'm willing to say if you paint a wall with the Paint Rocket, put can of paint next to can of paint, your cost savings alone in paint usage is going to be great because you never can get it right with a roller. With the Paint Rocket, guess what? It covers it. 6-panel doors, raised panels. You can get all those nooks and crannies, no drips. Coverage is fantastic. Pull the trigger, it's there. It's a nice tool. It doesn't break down, doesn't take a lot of energy. It works fantastic. You got to be pleased with it. There's no reason why you wouldn't. I would recommend the Paint Rocket to anybody. If you want a professional job with ease and diligence, that is the tool. It's phenomenal.
All right, Bo, this is one job I absolutely hate, staining the decks.
Well, I'm telling you something, Kimberly. It's absolutely imperative, not only for the beauty of your home, but also to preserve the deck. If you don't stain them, you will lose them. They will rot. Now you can stain them the fast and easy way with the Paint Rocket. Check out this. Now, watch how easy this is. I'm barely scooping over, and look how quickly I get one coat coverage. Not only am I going across the boards with the grain and getting one coat coverage, but I'm getting in between the boards. Now, I want you to think about the times that you have stained your deck and how hard it is to get this kind of coverage and get in between the boards using those rollers.
You'll be done in minutes, and I'm loving it already.
Isn't that awesome?
The Paint Rocket for me is the only way to paint. With a brush or roller, I wouldn't even think about painting a house. With a Paint Rocket, it's a piece of cake. You blast through it with no time. You don't have to worry about texture. It goes right on evenly, smoothly, fills all the holes, all the gaps. Using the Paint Rocket cut my time in half. Didn't have to carry things up and down. Didn't have to travel back and forth to the paint bucket. Everything stuck to my shoulder right here in the Paint Rocket. Piece of cake.
When it comes to painting anything, anywhere, the Paint Rocket is your tool of choice for speed, for precision, and for saving you money.
So why hassle with sloppy brushes that streak or messy rollers and pans you have to clean up? And why try to guess how much paint you need to get that perfect coverage? And don't spend a fortune to hire a professional painter
when you can blast through any paint job the easy and the most affordable way possible. And get the results that look like a pro did it with the revolutionary Paint Rocket. Call and order yours right now.
Call right now to order your Paint Rocket for this incredibly affordable contractor's direct price. You get everything you need to paint like a pro. The powerful and lightweight 650-watt power pack, onboard paint container and tube, ergonomic spray gun with variable spray jet settings, carry strap, measuring cup and cleaning clip. All for this incredibly low price. Plus, the Paint Rocket comes with this certificate of guarantee, so you're always assured of its quality and reliability. Blast through any paint job faster than you've ever seen. Never worry about the mess, the spills, or the splatters. And add that designer look inside and outside your home the easy way with the affordable and easy-to-use Paint Rocket. Call and order right now.
And my wife and I, we wanted to renovate the house. But what we didn't look forward to was all the work we had to do in order to paint it. We've got quotes from a lot of different painters to come in, and I'm like, man, I want to spend thousands of dollars to have someone come in and do what I know that my wife and I could do. And the Paint Rocket made it very easy. Pick the paint and you just spray away.
I was a professional painter today because I use the Paint Rocket. We're renovating our house. Very important for us to make our home look welcome, look warm, and look inviting. And so with us doing it, it makes us feel even better that we didn't have someone else come in our house and do it. This product is so light, goes over your shoulder, it holds the paint perfectly. I can do it with one hand. It takes much less time to use the paint rocket than it does to use a brush. I do one swoop this way, one swoop this way, and it's completely covered. It's an amazing product.
The biggest difference between using a paint rocket and the old way of painting is it's easy to use. It's clean. I don't have to worry about buying all these different types of brushes, up and down the ladder, dropping paint all over the place. This thing is so easy to use and so very clean. We enjoyed the process of doing it. With one coat coverage of the paint rocket, we saved not only a lot of time, but also a lot of money. I'm not a great painter, but the paint rocket made me look like a great painter.
I was painting the bookshelf today, and I had to paint in the corners. With the paintbrush, I would drip the corners. It would be too thick in there. It would get all over the place. This was phenomenal. With 3 settings, the paint rocket went in the corners, went in the crevices, it went on the wall completely. You can adjust any setting that you need. So it was perfect. I loved it. We had a great time. I wasn't going to get a big mess on myself. It took us half the time, if not less, than it would have taken us if we used brushes and rollers. My husband actually gave me a good compliment and said that I did an excellent job on the room, so that made me feel pretty good. I want to paint more. I want to find out what else we can paint.
Got a little challenge for you.
Okay.
We each have the same wall. We're going to see who gets done the fastest.
It's not so tough.
You're down for it?
I'm down for it.
Well, then I'll let you call it then.
Okay.
Are you ready?
I
Go
am
ahead.
ready.
Call it.
3, 2, 1, go.
Paint! Here I go across the top of the crown molding. How are you doing over there?
Well, God, you're fast!
You better hurry. I'm already on the brick. I'm moving and grooving. One coat coverage with the paint rocket. All the way across, even.
Look at yours!
How's that roller thing working for you?
It's not really going in now.
Well, as you can see, the paint rocket, I'm already almost done with the brick. I'm in between the bricks onto the cement with that perfect coverage. Think of the money you're going to save.
Yeah.
Think of the time you're going to save. Think of the mess you're going to save.
You need to slow down, I think.
I can't slow down because I'm painting with the paint rocket, baby. I am already down under the decorative trim. Now, this is going to be a nightmare for you because you're going to have to deal with the intricate, beautiful pattern on this trim.
So I should use a brush here, right?
Listen, I'm too busy to stop and talk to you. I'm on to the stucco, baby.
All right, stop showing off. All right.
This is what you need. You need a paint rocket, and then you will be able to paint like a pro every single time.
How am I supposed to get in these cracks?
Down to the paneling we go.
All right,
One coat, ultra even coverage, every single time. How you doing?
I'm making a little bit.
How you doing?
I've got a little bit of everything covered, and that's it, just a little.
Think of the time, the money, the hassle, the paint you're going to save if you just go ahead and make the switch, Kimberly.
You know, I might catch up, you know.
Right now, you're getting lapped pretty good. And Kimberly, we're done.
It puts me to shame. It puts these things to shame.
That I will agree with. All you need is the paint rocket. It doesn't matter where you are, Kimberly, whether you're inside, outside, what surface you're painting, whether you're using paint, stain, varnish.
Yeah.
The paint rocket gets it done right every single time with one coat coverage. And I think we just proved it.
Josiah's been looking forward to having a nice new looking playhouse. And the playhouse is perfectly good, but it's a little old looking. It's safe and everything, but it needed a little sprucing up, if you know what I mean. I saw the paint rocket advertised and I thought, you know, if that works as well as it looks like it does, that's going to be fantastic in terms of saving time and money and mess. It's a snap. You pour the paint in the reservoir, you screw it together, you plug it in, you turn it on, you're going to work. It couldn't be easier. Paintbrush, you get all that mess to clean up. It was easy.
It was really cool. It was really fast.
Anybody could do it. You know, you saw him do it. It's a snap. So for us, the paint rocket is a miracle. It gave us the whole afternoon. Otherwise, we'd be painting all afternoon. Now we're done, and it took us maybe a half an hour to finish the whole job.
It would have taken way longer with a paintbrush. Thanks, paint rocket.
All right, Bo, we've seen the paint rocket blast through every challenge that we've put it to, right?
Yeah, but this is a tough one right here. Come on.
Yeah, I know. We've got Stains and grime and yuck and wear and tear and, oh, a mess.
Bottom line, it's going to take you hours with a regular roller and a brush to cure these problems.
All right, but we don't have that this time. I've got the Paint Rocket this time. With the ultra-even one-coat coverage of the Paint Rocket, it's a breeze. I mean, I hate painting, the mess, the time it would take, but the Paint Rocket makes painting so easy and so simple. It covered all the walls in no time flat. One coat, boom. It was absolutely amazing. If you can pull a trigger, you can paint like a professional and have fun doing it. Because the Paint Rocket is 100% goof-proof. Anyone can paint like a pro and get incredible results the easy way. Why work so hard or spend too much money when the Paint Rocket can make a room go from this to this? Faster and easier than ever before.
Oh, well, hang on a second. This is incredible. It's great.
And you know what? It took me less than 2 hours, and it only cost me an $18 can of paint.
Folks, isn't this exactly what you've been waiting for? Come on, don't miss this opportunity to have the latest breakthrough in painting technology.
Inside or out, this is the one indispensable tool you need.
She said it all, so go ahead. Call and order your very own Paint Rocket right now. Here's how.
Introducing the revolutionary Paint Rocket, the lightweight but heavy-duty power painter. Anyone can use the Paint Rocket to paint, stain, or varnish. Whether you're a homeowner or a renter, a do-it-yourselfer or a crafter, everything you do will look like you hired a pro for so much less. The Paint Rocket is made of ultralight, durable construction-grade materials, made to last. Inside the portable power pack is an industrial-strength 650-watt motor that delivers the power you need for even the biggest projects. The onboard paint container holds all the paint that you're going to need to do an entire room without stopping. Just pull the trigger and the Paint Rocket delivers the perfect amount of paint to any surface. You can dial in the coverage you want for vertical or horizontal painting. There's even a pinpoint setting to get you into the tightest spaces and corners where rollers and brushes can't reach. All with incredible one-coat coverage, and you can blast through any job on any kind of surface because the Paint Rocket does all the hard work for you fast. Wood and drywall, stucco, brick, even tough tongue-and-groove paneling. With the Paint Rocket, not only do you save time and paint easier than ever before, you'll save money too. Look at this professional painter's quote to paint this home. With the Paint Rocket, you can paint the kitchen, living room, bedroom, the fence outside, and even the entire exterior, all for a fraction of the price, and still get results that look like a pro did it. Plus, with the Paint Rocket, you can now bring old and tired-looking things back to life again. Furniture, antiques, even intricate doors. The Paint Rocket lets you transform your entire living space into a designer showcase. Never bother with those messy brushes and buckets or hassle with old-fashioned rollers and trays ever again. Paint faster, easier, and save money with the revolutionary Paint Rocket. Call right now to order your Paint Rocket for this incredibly affordable contractor's direct price. You get everything you need to paint like a pro. The powerful and lightweight 650-watt power pack, onboard paint container and tube, ergonomic spray gun with variable spray jet settings, carry strap, measuring cup, and cleaning clip. All for this incredibly low price. Plus, the Paint Rocket comes with this certificate of guarantee, so you're always assured of its quality and reliability. Blast through any paint job faster than you've ever seen. Never worry about the mess, the spills, or the splatters. And add that designer look inside and outside your home the easy way with the affordable and easy-to-use Paint Rocket. Call and order right now.
The Paint Rocket saves me tons of time. I don't have to worry about brushing over again and with the roller and missing a groove or a crevice. Paint Rocket takes care of all of that. Getting in between the boards on the patio, on the porch, it was amazing. It just went right in. I didn't have to mess with the brush and getting the bristles in and out and uneven painting jobs. And the roller, forget about that. I can never do that with on the porch. The versatility of the Paint Rocket is unbelievable. I can go from the porch, the walls, around the windows. It's unbelievable. The Paint Rocket gives me better accuracy. It's lightweight. I hardly even know I'm carrying it on me, and point and spray and get the job done. It's as easy as pulling a trigger, and you can look like you're a professional doing it. What I like about the Paint Rocket is it saves me tons of time. Less mess. I got everything on me. It's lightweight. It's on my shoulder, and I'm controlling it with my hand. With the Paint Rocket, I don't only save time, I'm saving money. I even have leftover paint to use for future touch-up projects. The Paint Rocket actually makes painting fun. I look forward to doing it. The results I get are professional looking. It looks like I hired someone to paint my home.
We visited this antiques appraisal fair where professional appraiser Archie Kogalas looked at pieces brought in by everyday people wanting to know if they have any value. And we found one item in particular that looked like trash, but could be a hidden treasure, with a little help from the paint rocket.
All right, Archie, Raina has brought us this very uniquely painted door, but it's a nice door, right?
This is a great door. Solid wood, hand carvings. But the color, oh my goodness. You clean this up, you paint this.
Well, I do like I like the design a lot, and I would love to be able to salvage this door in some way, but it looks like it's going to be so much work to get this covered.
Now, if you're worried about painting it, the trouble of getting in the intricate little nooks and crannies with a normal brush or roller, forget about that, because we've got a product called the Paint Rocket that is going to alleviate all those problems and in just a matter of minutes, rejuvenate and paint this door.
It'll be worth its weight in gold.
Are you willing to try the Paint Rocket and transform this door, Raina?
I would love to. Let's do it.
Okay, you heard Archie tell Raina that we just put a nice coat of paint on this door and we will transform it from trash to treasure. And in fact, I'm going to do it in less than a minute and you're going to time me, Raina.
Okay.
Are you down with that?
I'm ready, Bo.
All right, I'm going to turn it on and you tell me when to go, okay?
Okay, okay.
All right, tell me when.
Ready?
Yep.
Set, go.
Yep. And here we go, Raina. All the way, one coat coverage with the Paint Rocket. We're going to do this entire door in less than a minute, and you are timing, correct?
Oh, yes, I am.
Now, you see how we get into the nooks and crannies? Can you imagine trying to do that with a brush?
Nope.
You just couldn't do it, but look at the Paint Rocket.
Beautiful.
Look how we're going across.
Total coverage.
Into the nooks and crannies, all the way across.
That is amazing.
Just like Archie said, all the way across. How am I doing?
All right, doing great. 37 seconds.
37. Here we go. I got to pick up speed a little bit.
Okay. Awesome, Bo.
And we are...
It's amazing.
Almost done. On to the bottom.
All right, Bo, you're almost at 50 seconds.
50 seconds. Well, I tell you what, that's not going to be much more because we, Raina, are done. That is it.
All right.
Archie, get in here. Get in here.
Yeah.
Is this what you were talking about?
That's what I'm talking about. This door is now worth about $500.
500 bucks?
500 bucks.
I love it.
From trash to treasure. How many seconds?
52 seconds.
I told you under a minute.
You did.
52 seconds from the trash to treasure, all because of the Paint Rocket.
Well, I've been fixing my house up for the last 6 months, and all the time I've been fixing it up, I remembered how I always wanted to have a white picket fence. But I didn't want to spend the money to hire a professional to do it. That would be really expensive. A friend of mine told me about Paint Rocket and how easy it was to use. I'd never heard of it, but I thought I'll give it a try. And it was easy to use. All I had to do was pull the trigger. No messy rollers or paint brushes or open paint cans that could spill all over the place. And none of that messy cleanup. And it was fast, really fast. I only needed one coat to get the results that I wanted. And the results were so beautiful. And I did it myself, and I didn't have to pay a professional painter to paint it. And I love using the Paint Rocket. Now I'm looking around my house to see what other things I can paint.
The Paint Rocket is the easy way to get any paint job done faster and mess-free. It's incredibly durable, and it's been created to be contractor grade. The Paint Rocket has all the features and benefits of those big, bulky professional spray painters without the heavy weight or the heavy price tag.
Now first, the Paint Rocket container holds all the paint that you're going to need to paint an entire room without stopping. The sprayer is ultra light and the shoulder power pack weighs less than a purse, so it's easy on the arms. You can paint without the pain.
And inside is an ultra powerful commercial grade 650-watt motor that pumps the perfect amount of paint from the container to the sprayer head. You'll use less paint too, and that saves time going back for a second coat. And it can save you huge amounts of money too. And it has a 3-way direct dial spray head, so you can dial in the exact kind of coverage that you want. Use this circular jet for corners. No more cutting in with brushes before you start painting. Or go wide horizontally, wide vertically, or dial in for tight spots.
The Paint Rocket is the simplest tool to use, and it really does make painting fun. Now, you've seen in demonstration after demonstration how easy, fast, and precise the Paint Rocket is.
And you've heard from professionals and everyday do-it-yourselfers how it makes every paint job, inside or outside, better than using any other kind of painting tool, all without the hassle and the mess. The Paint Rocket really does let you blast through all of your paint jobs, big or small, in a fraction of the time that it used to take.
So you've heard the phrase work smarter, not harder? Well, that is the Paint Rocket.
You said it all, so go ahead. Call and order your very own Paint Rocket right now. You'll be glad you did.
Dreading that paint job you want to do? The messy buckets and patchy brush work, that uneven coverage with the clumsy roller, back and forth, up and down the ladder, the spills, the splatters, and oh no, those paint tray tragedies. Throw away the old-fashioned rollers, the brushes. Never hassle with a messy paint tray again. Introducing the revolutionary Paint Rocket, the lightweight but heavy-duty power painter. It's the next generation in advanced paint spray technology. The affordable and simple-to-use Paint Rocket lets you paint like a pro with incredible one-coat coverage. Look at that beautiful finish. It's as easy as the pull of a trigger. You'll blast through any paint job in a fraction of the time of old-fashioned rollers and brushes. The best professional painters use power sprayers to get their jobs done faster and with a superior finish. With your Paint Rocket now, you can get that same professional look for all your paint jobs and save big money. The Paint Rocket works inside to easily transform any ordinary space into an extraordinary space. Or use the Paint Rocket outdoors to easily and quickly bring new life to decks, fences, garages, and even kids' playhouses. Anyone can use the Paint Rocket to paint, stain, or varnish. Whether you're a homeowner or a renter, a do-it-yourselfer or a crafter, everything you do will look like you hired a pro for so much less. The Paint Rocket is made of ultralight, durable construction-grade materials, made to last. Inside the portable power pack is an industrial-strength 650-watt motor that delivers the power you need for even the biggest projects. The onboard paint container holds all the paint that you're going to need to do an entire room without stopping. Just pull the trigger and the Paint Rocket delivers the perfect amount of paint to any surface. You can dial in the coverage you want for vertical or horizontal painting. There's even a pinpoint setting to get you into the tightest spaces and corners where rollers and brushes can't reach. All with incredible one-coat coverage that saves time and expensive paint costs. And you can blast through any job on any kind of surface because the Paint Rocket does all the hard work for you fast. Wood and drywall, stucco, brick, even tough tongue-and-groove paneling. With the Paint Rocket, not only do you save time and paint easier than ever before, you'll save money too. Look at this professional painter's quote to paint this home. With the Paint Rocket, you can paint the kitchen, living room, bedroom, the fence outside, and even the entire exterior, all for a fraction of the price, and still get results that look like a pro did it. Plus, with the Paint Rocket, you can now bring old and tired-looking things back to life again. Furniture, antiques, even intricate doors. The Paint Rocket lets you transform your entire living space into a designer showcase with almost no effort. Never bother with those messy brushes and buckets or hassle with old-fashioned rollers and trays ever again. Paint faster, easier, and save money with the revolutionary Paint Rocket. Call right now to order your Paint Rocket for this incredibly affordable contractor's direct price. You get everything you need to paint like a pro. The powerful and lightweight 650-watt power pack, onboard paint container and tube, ergonomic spray gun with variable spray jet settings, carry strap, measuring cup, and cleaning clip. All for this incredibly low price. Plus, the Paint Rocket comes with this certificate of guarantee, so you're always assured of its quality and reliability. Blast through any paint job faster than you've ever seen. Never worry about the mess, the spills, or the splatters. And add that designer look inside and outside your home the easy way with the affordable and easy-to-use Paint Rocket. Call and order right now.